Hey everyone, Gail from Tickets Anywhere again with part 2 of what's in my BEA box from BEA Day 2, Thursday 27th, I think it was. So yeah, already did part 1. Part 3 will be coming up because, well, I just talk too much. So yeah, part 2 was able to pick up a copy of Unraveled by Gina Showalter. Was able to meet her, get this book signed, and this is the sequel to her other book, Intertwined, which came out last year. So looking forward to this one. Picked up Linda Cardillo's Across the Table, and includes the bonus book, Dancing on Sunday Afternoon. Did not realize that one, so 2 books in 1. Win! Got The Familiars, by Adam J. Epstein and Andrew Jacobson. It says magic just isn't for wizards anymore. This book was given to me by Aaliyah. She saw it and thought I would be interested because she knows that I really like books that deal with magic and fantasy and things like that. And this one, on the back, it says, "The fate of the kingdom is in the paws of an ordinary alley cat, and the result is pure magic." So a cat who does magic, that sounds pretty cool, pretty interesting, and it's obviously a middle grade book. Sharon, if you didn't pick this one up, let me know, and I can let you borrow it because I really know that you like books that deal with cats, and this is a book with a cat. Picked up Easy as Pie at Bobby's Diner by Susan Wingate. This is published by Blue Star Books, and this is actually a book that was given to us by one of the publishers in the booth. He had stopped Lee and I on our way by, walking somewhere, coming from somewhere. Don't remember exactly, but he was really excited about this book, and he kind of got us excited about it. This is actually book 2, though, in a series. The first one is called Bobby's Diner, and it's about 2 women, the wife of a man named Bobby and his mistress, and when he dies, he leaves them his diner, and they have to try and figure out how to run it together. So this is book 2. I'll have to get book 1 and then eventually read that and then read this one and see how it goes. Picked up The Saga of Larton Creepsley, Birth of a Killer by Darren Cheyenne. This is a prequel to Darren's Cirque du Freak series, which I have not read, but it's been a series that I've been meaning to read, and so when I saw this at BEA, I figured I'd pick it up because what better way to start a series than with the prequel, and hopefully it will not spoil me too much, and if I like this, then I'll have to go out and check out the other books in the series. If you've read them, let me know how they are. Always curious to know what other people think about books. Let's see. Picked up Trail of Kisses by Michelle Moncu. This is signed by the author, and this is part of Harlequin's Kamani romance line. There's a romance line that I have not read yet. It's a category book, so short, quick, to the point is what I'm sure it will be. That's how categories tend to go. Picked up Low Red Moon by Ivy Devlin, which is the not-so-secret pseudonym of Elizabeth Scott, which, you know, I absolutely positively love. And one cool thing about this arc is that it has color in it. And according to Ivy, the color is going to be throughout the book, and there'll be some illustrations, and then the cover of the book is going to be like all shiny and sparkly and things like that, and we all know how much I like shiny covers, so I will have to pick that one up when this comes out in stores in September sometime. Picked up The Exiled Queen by Cinda Williams Chima. It says it's a 7 Realms novel. I've never read any books by this author. In fact, it's a pretty new to me author. I first heard of her when I picked up this book at BEA. I picked it up because the title sounded pretty intriguing, but now I wonder if this is like a series. Well, obviously it's some sort of series, but is it the first in a series, the middle, or is it like book 50? So if you know, please let me know. If it's early on, then I'll probably go forward and look for the books that came before it. If it's like book 102, then I will probably pass it on to some other blogger who has read all of the books. So please let me know if this is a book that's early in a series, and please, someone say it's book 1. It does sound pretty interesting. At the Egmont booth, I picked up Virgin Territory by James Lesence. Sounds pretty interesting. On the back it says, when one boy's faith is about to run out, a mysterious stranger delivers a miracle just in time. So it'll be interesting to kind of see, how that all comes out to play in the book. Picked up a teaser sneak peek for Anna Godbertson. I can't speak today, but you get the point. It's the author of the Lux series, and this is the start of her new series, Bright Young Things is the title of the book. And it's like pretty much like the Lux but in the 1920s, and I love the 1920s, so very excited for this one, but hate the fact that this is just a teaser. I might just pass this on to somebody else. I hate reading teasers of things because you get to the end and there's no more. And I hate when you get to the end and there's no more and I want more. So if you're interested, let me know. Rosebush by Michelle Jaffe? I don't know. Razorbill. It was on the floor. It's like a mystery and things like that. And yeah. I like mysteries. Seem kind of interesting if you can kind of see the cover. It's a girl in rose petals. So, oh no, bed of flowers, not rose petals, but yeah. Should be good. I have read a couple of Razorbill's books and really like them, so looking forward to that one. Picked up Suspect by Kristen Walden-Nitz. Picked this up when Aaliyah and I went to the Peachtree Pub booth to say hello to Erin Dede. She's the one who tweets for Peachtree Pub, and as well as herself, EJ Dede. And it's been really fun talking to her online, so just figured go stop by, say hello, and she told me about this book. So, very excited. Really excited about this one, Mostly Good Girls by Layla Sales. First heard about this book from Aaliyah, who was very excited about it. But what really has my interest in this one is from Daniel, Lenore's husband, and he and Lenore had met Layla at some function prior to BEA, and she gave out copies of her book to them, and I guess Daniel stole it from Layla, and he absolutely loved it. Like, we were at this Books and Wonders event, which I talked about earlier, and he just raved and raved about it, talking about how he's going to write her a fan letter because he has loved this book so much, and then this is not a book that he would normally read, pick up, or be interested in. So that's high praise indeed. So this one is going to be high up on my read pile. Picked up the ABCs of Kissing Boys by Tina Ferraro. Sounded really interesting, even though the cover is not the best, but should be fun, and it's short, so should be a quick read. Picked up The Aristo Brats by Jennifer Salo. Got this from Source Books. It's a middle grade teen type book, and don't know much about it. Trying not to read the backs of books too much, but should be cute, and potentially it's the part of a new series, and I like series, just like reading things from the start. I, Dracula by Becca Black. This is a modern retelling of the Dracula story, told in like iPad, text messages, emails, things like that. It's just an updated version. The original Dracula was all told throughout letters, and I love books that are told in letters, so excited. Picked up The Gift, which is Witch and Wizard Book 2 by James Patterson and Ned Rust. Excited about this one, even though my book, I think my box is a little hungry, so it's a little bit mangled. This one came with a candle. The Gift. Oops, see? Candle. Doesn't really have a scent, but I like candles, so that's fun. And while going through my books, I actually found this. This is one of the golden tickets. Oops. For Clockwork Angel, which I picked up earlier, so very cool. And I picked this up for a certain blogger, you know who you are, and I'll send this out to you eventually. Yeah, so that's it for part 2. There are more books to come in part 3, so stay tuned.